their regards.
Well, that Game of Thrones scene made television history when Robb Stark, his pregnant wife, and mother on the show were all massacred at what has become known as the infamous Red Wedding scene. This was such a stunner, watching so many beloved characters get it in one fell swoop. And that takes us to the big reveal of what is #1 on our top 10 countdown. Robb Stark, the late King of the North, is back from the dead, sort of. All right, so his unforgettable character from Game of Thrones isn't actually coming back to life, but look at this. The amazing actor who played Stark, Richard Madden, is here. He's going to tell us all about his brand new adventure in the Discovery miniseries Klondike that begins next Monday. First of all, Richard, it is great to have you here and see, on behalf of Thrones fans everywhere, that you, in fact, are alive and well.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And I do want to talk about Klondike in a moment. It looks so cool. But first, of course, it seems as if the entire country was in shock after you and your TV family were slaughtered when everything went down on Game of Thrones. I actually heard that you cried on the plane as you were heading home after shooting, which wouldn't shock me at all. But now that you've had some time to process it all, does it still make you emotional?
Yeah, of course it does. I mean, that clip just destroyed me. I've not watched it since I did the audio commentary, and it was crushing, actually. So thanks for showing me that. It's made me completely miserable.
Oh, great. All right. Well, now, look, you still have a smile on your face, and I do appreciate that. And, of course, the reaction from around the world has now sort of become as classic as the whole Red Wedding scene in and of itself. Let's look at some of that reaction.
The Lannisters send their regards.
I mean, Richard, people were crying. They were calling in sick to work. Why did everybody take it so personally?
I don't know, because we're the good guys. I think that's why. You don't want the good guys to get slaughtered, and I got slaughtered, and my mother got slaughtered, and my unborn child, and my wife. I mean, they did it properly.
Man, what a moment that was. Nobody's ever going to forget that, even if we tried to, because of, well, quite frankly, it was a little bit violent. But one adventure now over. This great new adventure has begun for you. You've moved on from Winterfell and Thrones to Dawson City in this Discovery miniseries Klondike. It's a bit less violent there. I'm thinking the biggest dangers that you're facing is your character, Bill Haskell, or the bitter cold and those killer gold miners. Let's watch.
We're all cold. We're all hungry. And this is something that only money can fix. Now men are just yanking it up out of the ground. Men like Bill Haskell.
Just trying to find a piece of something that's mine.
Paper bones against the wall.
Dawson City, Paris of the North.
A fair number of men are going to walk out of here rich, but only a handful are going to be remembered.
I love the way this looks. An entirely different setup for you, though, so you got to tell me how different it is to struggle to survive in the Canadian Northwest versus the realm where you just came from.
Well, things were different because in this show we did it all without CGI or VFX. You know, when we were up a mountain, we were at the top of it. When we were in River Rapids, we were in them. So, you know, I kind of got much close to actually dying in this than in Game of Thrones, which was intense in its own way, but this was much more intense.
Well, it looks intense, entirely different than what you just experienced, but I think it's going to be spectacular, and hopefully one of the gold miners won't come down and, you know, with a shotgun and spray the crowd. That would be terrible. Richard, great having you here. Good luck with Klondike, kicking off on the Discovery Channel on Monday.
Thank you.